Today I would like to start a series semi-inspired by Potato Pie, where I review Minecraft Bedrock Servers. This series will begin with NetherGames, one of the most popular non-featured servers. I know the server has been dealing with some controversy lately, but I'll be focusing on the server itself for this review, since I'm not nearly educated enough on the controversy to form an educated opinion. I'll be reviewing NetherGames from 1 to 100 points based on the following criteria: game quality and amount worth 50 points, features worth 25 points, originality worth 10 points, potential worth 10 points, and community management worth 5 points. If you want more detail on what each of those mean, I'll leave it in the description. Let's take a look at the games on NetherGames, starting with Skyblock. I used to play Skyblock very often on my old account, and I can safely say it's pretty fun. You can build, make farms, PvP, get rich, and much more. NetherGames Skyblock appeals to a wide audience and encourages grinding. Overall, a pretty fun game. NetherGames Bed Wars is pretty standard. It takes just about everything from Hypixel Bed Wars and transfers it into Bedrock Edition. However, one major problem with NetherGames Bed Wars, and all of their other games involving placing blocks, is that block placement is very laggy. Sprint bridging consistently is impossible, which is a huge deal in a game like Bed Wars. Compare that to a server where I get similar ping, like Hyperlands, and you can clearly see a difference. Since Hypixel Bed Wars copies are in so many Bedrock servers, laggy block placement puts NetherGames Bed Wars behind other Bedrock servers in the Bed Wars department. Skywars on NetherGames is, similar to NetherGames Bed Wars, pretty normal. Select a kit, loot chests, and go on a rampage while trying to save up in order to buy upgrades. The biggest problem with it is its broken loot tables. There should be randomness to a game like Skywars, but putting something like strength potions in some chests gives too large of an advantage to a player that's lucky enough to get a hold on one. But if you enjoy randomness and can deal with block lag, it's still a solid game mode. Bridge, Duels, and Murder Mystery on NetherGames are exactly what you would expect. Games that are heavily inspired by Hypixel without anything that's very special, but also nothing that is ridiculously bad or broken. Speaking of bad or broken, NetherGames has quite a few games that are impossible to provide commentary on, since they are either offline or inactive. Having games in the lobby without any purpose is unnecessary and just takes up space. In summary, games on NetherGames are mostly standard besides Skyblock, without much that makes them great or terrible. However, because of block lag and multiple games being offline, NetherGames will get a 35 out of 50 in the games department. Next, let's look at the features on NetherGames, starting with their social capabilities. NetherGames offers both a party and friend menu. The problem is that in order to use the friends or party system, you must be in the same lobby as whoever you want to interact with. This is an inconvenience at times, especially if you're playing with someone new to NetherGames, since they must be taught how to transfer lobbies. In addition, you cannot directly invite friends to parties using the friend system. Outside of social features, NetherGames offers an intuitive settings menu, a nicely built custom lobby, and a key system in which you can open crates containing server cosmetics with keys, earned for winning games. However, I found the report system was questionable at best, since it forced you to scroll through a list of players who may or may not even be in your game. In summary, NetherGames has a solid set of features, but the social menu and report system are both lacking. NetherGames will earn a 17 out of 25 in the features section. The originality, potential, and community management of NetherGames will be quicker than the previous sections, since they don't reward as many points and there's not as much to say. Starting with originality, most of NetherGames' game modes are either mirror versions of Hypixel's or very similar. That isn't to say they don't have some original concepts, but those original concepts are often rare. For those reasons, NetherGames gets a 3 out of 10 in the originality section. Next up, potential. This will be extremely hard to judge since NetherGames has proven they can create success, but at the same time, a lot of their success was from Hypixel. I could easily see NetherGames becoming a featured server sometime in the future, but I could just as easily see drama or lack of originality dwindling down their player base. Leaning towards optimism, NetherGames will get a 6 out of 10 for potential. Lastly, community management. I'll be honest, I don't have enough experience on NetherGames to judge how good their staff are or how well they communicate. So I decided to ask 3 of my friends who play a lot of NetherGames what they think about NetherGames' community management. The general consensus was that NetherGames, outside of drama, has a pretty solid relationship with their community. That being said, the frequent drama NetherGames is involved in will bring the community management score down to a 2 out of 5. So, what's the final verdict? NetherGames is a pretty good server with just a few things holding it back from becoming great. It scores a 63 out of 100, and it looks like the general community agrees with me. Thanks for watching. I'll leave everyone who helped me with this video in the description. While you're down there, consider liking, subscribing, and joining my Discord. On screen is a video about why I quit the Hive. Click on that if it sounds interesting. Bye bye.